This is something I use all the time with my own clients. If you're thinking about doing an EDDM mailing, or you're already doing EDDMs, when you're picking your EDDM routes, you're usually looking at radius, certain neighborhoods, certain areas, maybe filtering it by demographics, picking the higher income routes. That's your standard way of picking out routes. Am I right? That's probably how you do it now, or you're going to be thinking of doing. But there's something that you can consider doing that can really jump up response. Most likely, you have some kind of outskirt town or towns where people have to come in to shop. This could be 5 miles, this could be 30 miles, and these people get neglected. They get totally neglected. They have to come into town to shop. They go to Walmart or Costco or whatever because they live kind of far away. These people love to do business when they're in town. They come in and eat. They buy whatever they can. They're in the buying mode. If you target those areas, the ones that everyone's forgetting, you're gonna see a huge jump in response. You're gonna get new customers. These people are ready to buy. You may know this if you live in one of those towns, but if not, you may totally not think of this. They'll save it, they'll plan their whole trip, and it actually means something because it's like, hey, this business is thinking about us. I like that. If you have lived in one of these places, you know how it is. There's like one restaurant in town, there's like one store, the prices are all jacked up high. So if your business is located in a city, target the outlying towns, like the ones that are neglected, the ones that all your competitors aren't really thinking about. And I'm telling you, the response can be super fantastic. You like my epic backdrop? You know I had to have an epic backdrop today. For those of you that are local marketers, if you're working with a client or a prospect and you're in a major city or smaller city or whatever, bring up the little townships that live outside. Some businesses know this already, but they forget about it. They forget about those little places. When they come into town, and I know that sounds like you're living like 100 miles away coming in on a horse-drawn wagon, but people live 20 miles away, 30 miles away, and it's like a big trip for them to come into the big city. Even if you live in a small, trust me, I live in a small city. There's a billion little towns out there, and it's like a big trip for them to come down and go to Walmart. Get a postcard out to them, EDDM, and just target those townships. They love it. They'll plan their whole trip. Okay, we're gonna go eat here. This is great. We're gonna go eat here because we got the buy one, get one free. We're gonna go here. And this works for insurance. It's gonna work for real estate. Some of these little villages and townships, they're like wide open because no one targets them. They're not in an area where they get normally targeted because they're not right close by. Another thing I really love about them too is that when you go on the EDDM map tool, you can see this. Often you can blanket like they might only be 600, 1,200 addresses, and you can literally just cover the whole township, the whole little village or area or whatever it is in just 1 or 2 mailings. This is a super tip. I gotta come in close because this is a really good one. Don't tell anyone. In these small towns, when you drop off the mailers, talk to the person behind the desk, tell them, because these are people that often live right there in town too. This is what I love about little outside, out of the way post offices too. They're like, they talk, there's no one there, it's not busy. But here's a super pro tip. This is so good. Ask if it's all right if you left a little stack of extra postcards out in the lobby. When I do mailings out in these little, I don't want to say it, bum, towns, and I love those towns. Trust me, I love those towns. Because you know what I mean. I ask the postal clerks or the postmaster, sometimes you're dealing with the postmaster, is it okay if I can just put a little stack of these out here so that way the people coming in can grab them? Yeah, no problem. If it's a good deal, if it's like restaurant stuff or a co-op card, or car detailing or anything like that, or even real estate agents. I've done that for people. It's a great thing to ask the postal clerk if it's just okay to leave a small stack of them there in the lobby. And these things, you'll go back and they're gone. Sometimes the clerk is like, hey, those went really quick. Can you put a little more next time? And they look at it and they tell their friends, and the clerks tell the people, hey, grab one of these. Whatever diner has got buy one, get one free next time you go down into Huntsville or wherever. And they will do your selling for you. And it's no extra effort. It's literally no extra effort. You're dropping them off anyways. So that is a super pro tip. Your response rates will go up. Community relations will go up. You'll be targeting an area that your competitors probably aren't even thinking about. You're having a little salesperson the postal clerk's doing the sales for you, and you got these extra ones out there. If you're a marketer, your clients will really love that. You're gonna look like a hero. If this helps, let me know in the comment. And watch this next video. It's really good.